The CEO of LIV Golf announced an investor agreement that he claims will allow the league to continue. Scott O'Neill also says the deal will make players major equity holders in this competition. The league did not identify the investor, only that it has signed an agreement that was approved by LIV's board. So I want to bring in Gabby Herzig, staff writer for The Athletic covering golf. All right, Gabby, what do we know about the funding agreement?
Yeah, the funny thing is we don't know much. As you just said, Scott O'Neill got up there today at Trump National Bedminster where he announced that LIV has a lead investor and that they have struck an agreement that the board has agreed upon as well, but there were no details provided beyond that. And especially relevant is that this deal is not finalized. It's a term sheet agreement that LIV Golf has signed off on, but the deal is expected to be finalized around September. So a lot could happen between now and then. And the period of flux that the league has been experiencing since the Saudi Sovereign Wealth Fund pulled its funding in April is continuing.
What changes can we expect to see for the 27 season?
Yeah, the league has announced a series of changes so far, although those changes are still relatively uncertain until we know more about the definitive funding. But one of the things that's going to be very different is there are going to be less events. So the league has announced that there will be a total of 10 events, five in the US, five outside of the US, which is much less than its 14, and not including the team championship that LIV typically has in its seasons. And then in addition to that, players will be given equity in the new version of the league, which is a very different financial structure from previous iterations of the league, where players would be under long-term contracts, which include upfront sums of money, guaranteed money, that players actually were very enticed by to join the league in the first place. So LIV 2.0, as they're calling it, is going to look incredibly different from the iterations of the league that we've seen already.
Gabby Herzig. Gabby, thank you.
Thank you.